What's up, guys? I am back with a juicy price prediction video, and this time it's about 3 coins that are getting requested. So if you feel like, oh man, I want to see a price prediction for this coin, leave a comment. I will get to it. Channel's not that big, so I think I can still handle everything that's getting posted. Don't post too much. With that being said, welcome to the FOMO Factory. Subscribe to the channel. We are approaching 1,000 subscribers. Brand new channel. I'll be here every day, 15 p.m. UTC. So thanks for your support. And this time we are going to do a price prediction for Gala, AVAX, and IMX. Why these three? Well, because someone asked. That's what I do. I don't have it live. So why do I do that? Why do I make these price predictions? Because usually I don't like price predictions. Because it's typical Moonboy stuff, basically. Well, it's because it's very simple. Crypto is at a perfect buying opportunity level right now. And it sounds like I'm kind of talking to myself like, dude, what are you... Like, I made a video last time saying that I sold a lot of crypto. And some people were like, dude, why you sell now? It's stupid and all that. Well, in the short term, I expect Bitcoin to go lower. And if it goes lower, then I feel like I want to buy there. It's very simple. So before getting into the price predictions, like I showed you in that video, weekly stochastic RSI is oversold. Every time that's the case, we come back down quite a lot, like between the 50 and 90%, right? So I feel like, yeah, it might come down. But that, aside, I feel like, damn, if we look at the longer term, and that's why the price predictions come into play, the stochastic RSI is completely oversold. This only happened 2 times in history. And every single 2 times that happened, Bitcoin went up like fucking crazy. It's abnormal how much it went up. Here it did a 100x and here it did a 20x. So we'll see. Where are these levels right now again? Will it do a 100x? Will it do a 20x? Will it just do a 10x? Cool. Altcoins do way more than that. And like I said, I made my price prediction video for Bitcoin, which is super bearish, but $200,000 at the peak of the next cycle. With that in mind, we can, figure out what some altcoins are going to do. So, like I said, someone posted this. He said, make about S-Fund, Gala, AVAX, and IMX. S-Fund, I already made a video, so go check that out. But Gala, AVAX, and IMX. Cool. Now, there are some AVAX rumors. Or rumors, it's just bad news. But with that aside, I feel like, yeah, if the project survives this, which I think it will, but, always watch out for these kind of things, then it's just a bump in the way, and we can just ignore that for the longer term price prediction. But let's start with Gala. And if we want to start with Gala, first we want to take a look at Gala. Is Gala a good project? Yes, Gala is a good project. Gala, the supply, compared to the total supply, that's a bad thing. So you want to take a look at the vesting, like, okay, but how does that work actually? So we'll see about that. But Gala is one of the projects that really keeps on pushing and building in the bear market. I haven't seen a lot of projects being more active in the bear market. And if that's the case, then you know that the project is actually doing some good stuff, right? So if we look at the general market cap, it came down from $5 billion to 300, let's say $400 million. So that's a 12x to go back to its all-time high. And I'm not looking at price because we want to know about, the token vesting that could unlock, right? So if we take a look at the market cap, it's basically the same. So no crazy token unlock. So, that's a good thing. That's a really good thing. So it's just very far from its all-time high because bear market. That's just what it does. So 12x dollar value from its all-time high, right? Now, I have a couple of levels for Gala to keep in mind. Don't know if this is going to play out, but these are the important levels to watch, of course. Where Gala is sitting right now, it's doing pretty steady. But if we look at the biggest support, then I have to draw it right. Yeah, you can be a little bitch about it. Zoom in, zoom out. What's the exact level? But around 4.8 cents, so let's say 5 cents, is just a very strong support level. If that breaks, then there is not a lot in between. So watch out for that, because then I can see Gala fall to around 3 cents though. If that breaks for some reason, if the world tends to shit, okay, then around 2.1 cents. So that's my buying levels for Gala. Then about the selling levels, if you want to do it short term, you know, the really big resistance point comes in at around, well, 8 cents, but before that also around 7 cents, something like that. But, you know, Gala is now hovering between 5 and 7 cents. And it's doing pretty steady. The market hasn't really decided what to do for a while now. Now, like I do in every, it's a very simple way of making my price predictions, but you have to watch my 200K Bitcoin price prediction video to know why I think that. And based on that, we can make a nice price prediction on these altcoins, right? So watch the video, links in the description or popping up above right now, maybe even easier. But assuming Bitcoin goes to $200,000, right? And that's 3x from its previous all-time high. Would be the worst cycle if that happens. But let's assume the worst, 200K, right? Which is already good. Gala is down compared to Bitcoin, of course. And it is down with, you know, 500%. Okay, so in Bitcoin value, it can go up 5x. So it's very simple. You can make these predictions for yourself, but this is my thesis how I do my predictions, right? So Gala compared to Bitcoin could do a 5x. But if Bitcoin dollar value does 10x, then ta-da, 50x for Gala. So that's around $2.50, something like that. And then what you want to do is just confirm at least with something else. And that's putting your Fibonacci tool over it to see like, okay, is that actually what Fibonacci says as well, right? So if we take it from the bottom, from the top to the bottom, sorry, let me do that again. If we take it from the top, I'm so sucky today. If we take it from the top to the bottom, not cutting that out there, then it shows us the levels, right? These are important levels, of course. This is not something we're going to fly to like $2.50 right away, of course. But don't, you know, forget in the bull market, when it's alt season, things triple overnight, really, right? Like this was 1 week. It went from 90 cents all the way to, from 9 cents all the way to 90 cents in a week. Okay, keep that in mind. Crazy shit. 2 weeks, sorry. But again, if we look at the Fibonacci tool, you know, it gives us, you know, at the top of it, of course, we have to break a lot of important levels, but somewhere around 350 and 215, 210. So 250 doesn't sound that unrealistic. And also, don't, you know, it's that region. I'm not saying Gala goes to 250. It also can go to $4. It also can go to 150, but, you know, in that region. And you can also just base news on that, right? And product and not just the analytics. Because if you know that Gala was sitting at almost $1 in the peak of the bull market, like every coin performed well, while that wasn't the product Gala back then, right? It was, every coin was here, right? Now Gala has their Gala music, Gala games, Gala films, releasing more and more games, partnerships with Snoop Dogg, all that stuff. So it would make sense for Gala to be that extremely high in price. Also, $400 million market cap. 400 million is 4 billion, 20 billion times 50, 20 billion. I don't know why I don't use the calculator. So that would put Gala compared to the current market at around XRP, something like that. Nah, that's yeah, some slightly higher than XRP. Well, yeah, right. And, you know, these coins will go up by then as well. I'm talking about the peak of the next bull run. I'm not talking about next week. Instead, if you heard that, no, not next week, next peak. Okay, so these projects will be way higher back then. So I'm not saying Gala is going to outperform Cardano or Solana, which might. Well, these are layer one, so they probably won't. But outperforming Dogecoin, I mean, come on, it's a meme coin. So yeah, a lot of things make sense. Avalanche is a coin that's shown us that it could do a really crazy run if it has the right timing, right? Because the product is fine. The product is fine. It's working great. Good projects are being built on it. Still has a lot of room to go, but we have a lot of time, so that's okay. And in a few months, it went from like $10, $11 all the way up to $140 $44. That was an absolute crazy run. There was a real, this pulled a real Solana, but then AVAX, right? But it came down as well. And it came down to, let's go get this over on TradingView, by the way, because we really want to know what's up with AVAX. So AVAX, it came down from the top to the bottom around 90%. Yeah, I would say discount, not that project or anything, discount, you know. I don't know how the news is going to be, what just came out in a couple of months, so keep that in consideration. But assuming it's just a bump in the way, let's forget about that. Let's get to this prediction right here. So AVAX had a really strong run. It really was like, okay, yes, the rest of the market did this as well, but AVAX went really parabolic. That was absolutely crazy. So I see a lot of good things coming for AVAX. Now, you can say whatever you want, but the AVAX BTC chart as well, it's making... Well, I cannot draw a decent trend line right here, but it's making, on the high time frame, it's just making high highs, right? So looking pretty good. How far is it compared to Bitcoin from its all-time high at the moment? 1.5x. Not that much, not that much. So Bitcoin times 10, this times 1.5, 15x for AVAX. Could be, if it does a 15x, where would it put it? It's around $300. And for a layer one, it's twice of their last all-time high. Yeah, let's confirm. Well, confirm. It's not that if you put this over it, you'll see what it's going to do, of course. But you want to, have multiple sources. So let's take it from the top to the bottom. Let's see where this takes us. And the FIP tool says that the 1.618 is coming pretty close. Right, and this is a good level that's usually get reached, right? I mean, if we take the FIP tool from this top to this bottom right here, these levels, this was a big support level as well, and resistance here, and yeah. So, but what does it say for now? Let's do that again. AVAX. Yeah, this is a big area, and of course, because this is around the all-time high, but then the 1.618 is around $230, 2.618, 2.618, 360, and the 4.236, yeah, that's around fucking crazy, $600, something like that. But a $300 AVAX, I can definitely see that happen. Yeah, it's a 15x from here. A 15x on such a look, and if you go to the weekly RSI, completely oversold, right? And that goes for a lot of stuff. If you go to the, I don't think the monthly shows it because this chart is, yeah, it's completely nothing. Yeah, but no, AVAX. I think AVAX is a pretty great buy if you ask me right now. Last one, IMX. IMX Immutable X, good project. You have good calls, man. Okay, so IMX sitting at 80 cents, give or take right now. It was very strong. In the relief rally that we had, it went from 60 cents all the way to 190. That's something you have to keep in consideration when you're looking at coins to buy right now. Like, how did they behave in this small relief rally that we just had? Because it's some kind of a preview, it's some kind of a snippet. Like if you go to the theaters and you see a new movie and you feel like, whoa, this is the shit, then you know that it's probably a good movie, right? This is kind of the teaser, right? Like, look, this is what we are going to do when it comes to bear market. That's what you want. That's what you want. If a project didn't do that, then I'm not saying that, there could be a lot of factors, but this is a good sign. Let's take a real quick look at IMX right here, because you want to know about the tokenomics, right? And this is quite concerning. Circulating supply versus the total supply. So they have 10 times as much vesting to go. So therefore, you definitely want to take a look at the white paper on how they are going to do that. Because the market cap was sitting at 1.7 billion and now sitting at 2, so that's around 7x, give or take, while the price is sitting at a big fucking 12x from its all-time high. So already tokens getting vested. So you really want to go to the website of such a project, otherwise price prediction videos are kind of useless, right? And you want to go, I don't know this website that great, but I guess IMX token, let's just do it on screen right here. Staking comes soon. Okay, so that's probably where a lot of these tokens are going to, so that's a good thing. But what I want to know about the AMX supply. Yes, okay, so 51% for the ecosystem development, user rewards, and developer grants, project development, quite a lot, man. Token sales, public and private. That's already done, of course, but you want to know about the vesting, and I guess they have that in the white paper. So yeah, look, like 15% of the supply of IMX, for example, went to the private sale, and that's quite a lot. And you want to know how that's getting vested, right? Look, in the private sale, they had to wait 1 year before they get their tokens, and then they're getting their tokens in a total period of 2.5 years. And they get it every month, basically, right? And this goes for a lot of, like, the public sale went. They didn't have a cliff, and they already got it, so you don't got to worry about that. Project development, a lot of tokens are coming out, right? So the project development, 25%. We have to wait 1 year after the TGE, the token generation event, and then they get it spread over 4 years. Now, I don't know exactly when this was launched, but I guess around the time it was listed on CoinGecko, which was, well, pretty much a year ago. So the private sale is pretty soon, I think, releasing, and that will dump. The project development, I don't know exactly what they're going to do with it. They should have it somewhere right here, but they are pretty soon going to dump as well, probably. And so there are a lot more things, like this is what it does, right? And we are now here, right before this bump, So tokenomic wise, IMX is not that great, and yeah, I would very cautiously buy into it if you're going to buy it. On the other hand, you can stake it, so a lot of these vestings, they go to you, but that makes it hard for a decent price prediction, right? Because these tokens will all get vested, and it will take a long time, you know? And then it depends on when is the bull run, when is the peak of the next bull run. For example, let's assume that half of the supply will be vested by then. So that's 4 times as much. So whatever prediction we have now, I'm gonna just do my basic prediction, but then, you know, divide it by 4 because more tokens are coming. All right, I think that's, you know, and this prediction, it's a prediction, right? It doesn't make fucking sense. Predictions don't make sense. Come on. But it's nice to speculate. So IMX is sitting around, let's say, 3 times from Bitcoin's all-time high, right? If Bitcoin does a 10x, IMX does a 3x, it's a 30x in dollar value, right? 30x. So that should put it around $25, right? $25. Let's take a look what this thing right here says. Here we go. $25. Yeah. Okay, cool, right? Right? So that's one thing to consider. But then 25, we have to keep in mind the token unlocks. We come out at $6 if half of the supply is getting vested. So that will put it around $6 then. And if all the tokens are getting vested and we are at the top of the bull run, then it will give us around $3, right? So I think best case scenario for IMX, unless we will pump somewhere very soon, which I don't expect for Bitcoin and the crypto market to do, but this is the... you know, this might be the top of the next bull run, depending on when it comes. If more tokens are even getting vested and they are all getting vested, then this I see happen best case. This is best case scenario for IMX. And don't get me wrong, I mean, from here, it's a big 3x, right? And this is a, well, 8x, something like that. So you can still make money with IMX. So yeah. That's kind of it for now. I want to leave it here. If you have any suggestions on coins you want me to take a look at, leave a comment. I love to do that. If you like the video, please give the video a like, push it into YouTube's algorithm. Welcome to the fam if you subscribe to the channel. And yeah, I don't give you any more tasks, man. Have a very nice day. See you tomorrow. Bye.